Hello YouTube, Reseller Mom here. Welcome to today's video. Today is Saturday, the 7th of November, and I'm going to run some errands here and hopefully shop with you guys or do a haul or something at Burlington near my house. So this morning I spent most of the time in the office doing some general maintenance on accounts and stuff, and then also researching some more wholesale items. Wound up finding at least a half a dozen new items to try out, so I'm pretty excited about that. Got that order on its way, and then I'm going to continue really focusing in on wholesale stuff going forward. I think I need some more in that area, and I find that when you dedicate time and you spend time on things, that part of your business grows. So you know what, if you're out scanning a lot, you're going to find more items to sell. If you are looking online and you're getting better at that every day, you're going to find more online. So whatever avenue you want to pursue, the more time you spend on that, let's hope these guys don't crash, the better you're going to get at it, right? It makes sense. When you spend time on stuff, you should be getting better at it and growing in that area. With the COVID cases getting so bad, I really want to focus more on wholesale and less on arbitrage type of items. But let's talk about some other things. Going to drop this guy off was an eBay sale. $20. It was a pink Sip by Swell drink container. I love the Sip by Swell brand. I had shown some Disney ones that sold really good, really fast from Kohl's when I got them for a decent price. Some didn't have them for a good price, some did. But I've done Sip by Swell for a long time, and over the last month, I have gotten a couple of emails asking me to stop selling, but they're from one of my email accounts that's not really associated with my Amazon account. So that's a little concerning. I don't know why they're tracking me down there or why they think emailing me there is the appropriate channel. It did not go through Amazon channels. It just made me a little bit cautious, to say the least, on that brand. So somebody also commented that Xylus will come after people, and FAO Schwartz has kind of been in the news lately as well. So keep up with which brands to kind of stay away from and which brands don't have any problems as well. North Face, that was another topic that was on one of the boards. A lot of people have been getting cease and desist from North Face, and they are pretty bad with coming after sellers. So this container unfortunately came back from my Amazon warehouse damaged, and I just threw it up on eBay for $19.99. Free shipping. Shipping with Sendle is going to cost me $5.36. I know Amazon takes a chunk. I made a little bit of money, not a huge amount, but it's a way to get my capital back and reinvested into Amazon. So my lady who's packing for me today spent the morning packing up some wholesale items while I was finding more wholesale items and doing a little work on my Shopify store. So excited about that. Got my shirt sales are up, and I've decreased the amount of advertising. So I'm kind of excited about that little project. Today we are going to go return some more soap to Lowe's. I had another chunk of those soaps come in, so I want to get my capital back from that. And that was a product that got dinged because Clorox was in the title of the brand or title of the product, and Amazon didn't like that, and I couldn't change it I kept trying, I couldn't do it. Anyhow, so I'm just returning it and moving on with my life. Then I have another order to pick up at the Dollar Tree. Then we're going to go to Burlington's. So I will get back with you guys when we are at Burlington's. Oh, yeah, right now I'm dropping off this, and I got to go check my new P.O. box. It is 4:38, and I am done with everything. So we're going to go through what I scanned on the phone in the car here. Burlington was busy and on fire for bras. So really had a good time. Definitely going back tomorrow, not to this one, but I'll go to another one tomorrow because the bras were just that amazing. It was just like taking candy from a baby. I had such a good time, and I really was only in there for an hour. I got my daughter a coat that I've been searching for forever and 2 bagfuls of bras. Spent $200.72. Used my reseller certificate. I scan with Scoutify 2 app, which you get with Inventory Lab. Got my errands done, which was to pick up contacts. I'm trying out contacts again because the fogging of the glasses with the masks, it's nice to have another option and just something that doesn't require my glasses. Returned my dish soap at Lowe's, got 40 $40 back on my card and about $17 back on my on like a gift card because of the time frame of the returns and stuff. Stopped at the Dollar Tree and picked up 4 cases of items that go into a multi-pack. So that was good. Get some stuff for my gal to work on. She goes through clothing so fast. It's just amazing. She just sits there and like just does. Today we had a great time in the office, put on some spa meditation music or something, and just quietly worked all day. It was awesome. All right, so I think I'm going to switch over to the app and go through kind of my history on what I scanned. I guess I could go through, sorry for all the crinkly noise. We'll go through and I'll show you some of the things. Vanity Fair was on fire, so look for the Vanity Fair tag. This was $7.99. Almost everything was $7.99. Some were $5.99, but a lot were $7.99. So I loved the Vanity Fair. Everything gets jumbled in the bag here. What is this? Olga. Olga's another one of my favorite. Both Vanity Fair and Olga, you do not need to be gated in. So, you know, you can scan those. I think they're open to everybody. Don't quote me, but, you know, everybody's different. Bali. Love me some Bali. Now, that one is gated, so you may not be able to sell that one. That's okay. Skip it over for now. Eventually, you'll get mature enough to have that unlocked. Somebody was asking me, you know, how to get ungated in Bali. Here's another one, Playtex. That was another one that I was looking for today. Didn't find as many maiden forms, but I do scan maiden form as well. If you're looking to get ungated in things, the best thing to do to get auto ungated is just have a mature account. Make sure you have good matrix, good feedback, no dings, no IP complaints. You're moving inventory, you have good feedback, your voice of the customer is good, and eventually your account will grow enough to where you will get auto ungated for things. If you're looking to purchase Bali, to get an invoice to submit to get ungated in that, Hanes business to business, it's called Hanes B2B. You can go there, you can order 10 Balis and use that invoice to get you ungated. So I've heard. It's always, you know, what I've heard, because I haven't done it, so I want to be upfront with that. All right, let's switch to the app. So I basically got over $200 worth of profit in an hour of shopping, and then take out a little bit of time to check out and get my daughter's coat. So in my mind, that was really good, well spent time. So this one I did not get, but if you were looking at this one in particular, it's a Vanity Fair. The rank is really good. Anything under $50,000 in clothing is kind of a no-brainer yes to me. I don't care if Amazon's on it. $50,000 and under in clothing is going to be pretty good turnaround. Now, some people would say, well, look and see how many people are on the listing and whatnot. You could do that, but in a general sense, if it's under $50,000, it pretty much turns for me. There is 2 or 3, it looks like 3 people that have it at that $15.96. So it looks like they've got their repricers kind of going to war there. That's what that looks like. When you see 1 penny below, they're kind of fighting each other with that. If you held on and did the $19.97 price, and we'll just say that this was maybe $5.99, then that would be a good buy. You would type in $5.99 under your cost of goods. Oops. $5.99. My period's there. My period's been missing. Oh boy. So this would be a 99% ROI. You'd get $5.95 back. So this one could potentially be a good buy if you wanted to hold out for that price. Now, let's see here. Let's look at my cart so you can kind of see where my names and my brands were. I got Bali, Maiden Form, Hanes Ultimate. I love Hanes Ultimate. That's another one that you probably will be able to sell. Calvin Klein is an ungate, so that was a pretty easy. Calvin Klein was one of my first ones that I got ungated for. Playtex should be open to you. Olga should be open to you. Trying to think. And you can see the prices here. I'm not going to read them all out, but $5.99 to $7.99, like I said. Playtex, lot of Bali, lot of not as many Vanity Fairs. I thought I got more Vanity Fairs than what's showing up here. But all in all, 272 is what my inventory buy sheet calculated, and that was the exact price on my tag. So I remembered to put everything into the system, and there was nothing hidden. Sometimes it's pretty darn close, but there'll be some reason why it's off a few dollars or whatnot. I'll forget I'll forget a multi-pack or something. Okay, let's go to history. And we'll just look at some of these. We'll look at a few. Maybe a couple with you guys. It's getting late and I'm supposed to go do dinner. And I don't remember the prices on most of these. So if this was $7.99, I probably would have passed on it. If it was $5.99, then I would have purchased it. And that $2 difference today, since I was in a quick mood and I'm just trying to get as much good material and I was running into a lot of good finds, I was just going to take the cream of the crop. If you wanted to do it for $7.99, let's see here, pop that in. You're still making $4, 50% ROI. That's well within a lot of business models. I'm kind of thinking that maybe I should have grabbed those two just since I was already there and scanning them. But that's why it's so hard when people ask, what do you buy? How do you buy it? What's your, hard lines in the sand? And I kind of have some general ways that I do business. And then when I'm going into the store, I kind of just decide my hard lines going in. And today it was going to be 100% ROI, quick, only scan cream of the crops, the brands I know are going to come in well, and I wasn't going to be doing any research or any other diving in. I wasn't going to go to Keep a Charts. I wasn't going to do a bunch of things that were going to add time since I was so time constrained today. Tomorrow, though, I'm not. So tomorrow's going to be, I'll be a little bit different. Tomorrow, I'd probably get this. And I could come back. You could come back and grab these things too. Here's another one that's on that cusp. If it was $4.99, $5.99, yes, it's under 8,000 in rank. It's Playtex. People love Playtex. It's a great size. 38 triple D is a great size to get. Amazon is on the listing, so you want to take that with a grain of salt. But I think that with that rank, it's not going to sit there very long. Let's go to Olga. I love Olga. Now, this one I passed on because of the rank. Pretty sure. Yeah, that's a different one. Inspired blue. I'm trying to see. Yeah, the blue one that I showed you guys that kind of looks like this is a different size and stuff. So this one is $35. It's, 1,691,000 in rank. Let's just say it was about $7. You're looking at about $18 in profit. If you want to sit on the inventory, I think at 1.6 million it will sell, but you may be sitting on it for a while. So, yeah. Shopping and scanning and sourcing is full of gray areas, but I understand you want to have some hard lines. We all want to have some hard lines. When I started out, that was the first thing I wanted to nail down. Like, what should I buy? What should the parameters be? If you are sending out somebody to shop for you, you need to give them some hard lines. So mine is nothing over $1 million. Anything between 500 and $1 million, you got to look at other things. Anything under 50,000 is kind of an automatic yes. I did see Notori. We talked about this on the reseller news, and it was $9.99, I believe. So I was really tempted to get this, but that rank just, oof. There's nothing in FBA. Oh, I was so torn on this one, and I wound up putting it back because I just didn't like that 2 million rank. One of the things that can happen is somebody can come in and make a listing, and then somebody comes in and makes another listing, but they make it a better listing with, let's say this one's kind of a taupe, a cafe color, and say they have the white, the cafe, and the black all in another listing. That listing's going to get the traffic and kind of this one's going to peter out into nothing. So you either got to put some money towards advertising, or the other one's got to run out or something. It's not impossible to sell. And this one might have been good to go check over on eBay or another platform as well. If you are selling on Poshmark or eBay or something, that might have been a good buy over there too. This was a misscan. I don't know what Felina lace undies are. I was scanning bras and somehow this came up. But now I have another brand to look out for. Felina Paramore side lace overlay hipsters. Not bad. 2 pairs of underwear for $16. A lot of times I'll find those for $3.99 to $5 at these types of stores. Here's another Playtex, 132,000 in rank. nobody or no Amazon on the listing. See how it defaulted to the $17.99? You got to click the $19.99 to get a better idea. So if this was $5.99 again, I would definitely get it. If it was $10, no, I wouldn't get it. $7, kind of that gray area again. Vanity Fair. My eyes are getting tired, hence the new glasses I ordered this week. I'm so excited. I'll be able to see better. My eyes towards the evening get so bad. So this one is defaulted to $15.59. You've got somebody price warring with them, $15.57. You can go and find out how many these guys have in inventory. But for these one-offs, I don't do that. I assume it's going to sell out. I need all my clothing to kind of move within 6 months. I'm okay if it's not within 3 weeks. When I'm doing things like I did today with my wholesale items where I'm buying, 50, 100 of something, I want to see how many the other people have in stock, especially if I'm trying out a new listing. And if they have 300 in stock, that's a big difference than if they have 12 in stock. Because by the time mine get there, they'll be out. They'll be sold out. But if they have 300 and it's moving at, we'll say 20 a month, they're going to have a lot of stock. All right, so if you click the 1853, I don't know if I did that before, you got 1047 to work with in the store to play with. Okay, we're going to do a couple more, and then I got to get going, and I got to decide whether I'm going to make dinner or we're going to go out to eat. There was promise of either I got to grill steak or we're going to go out to Mexican food, and I can't decide. I love Mexican food. I'm really tempted just to say go out to dinner. Vanity Fair. Did we do this one? I don't think we did this one. Honey Beige. 36C is another popular color and size. You can see some price wars going on. If you wanted to hold out to the 2346, you could make a lot more money. If you wanted to flip it faster, click the 1827. So that one you had $5 more to play with. If this was $6.99, you're going to make about $4 or $5 profit. If you hold out for the higher price, you'll get $5 more. So, got to decide what you want to do. Maiden form. We'll click on a maiden form here. This one, 328,000 in rank. It was, we'll just say $7.99 since most of my stuff was $7.99. Punch that in real quick. $7.99. There we go. Fixing up. $6.40. These are the ones that I like. There's not a whole lot of competition going on. Amazon's not on the listing. The rank is pretty good. Pretty good. I also like to keep in mind underwear sells all year round. But there's lots of different times of years where you're going to see an uptick. Right now I'm selling a lot more clothes because it's Q4. Then we roll right into Valentine's Day. You're going to see some more lacy things getting sold around that Valentine's Day time. Also, the spring is when in normal years people usually do a lot of hiring, and when you're doing a lot of hiring, you're going to see an uptick in everything that goes along with that, including interview type of materials, office supplies, fancier clothes, nylons, underwear, things like that you're going out for the new job and things like that. So, I don't know. We'll see what this year brings, but I do believe that I purchased that one, 80% ROI. We'll look at one more Bali and one more maiden form here. Bali Beauty Lift. Lift in the name is pretty good. This one was, I don't know if I got this one. Yes, I think I don't know. All right, so we got 2085 is what the buy box rounded to, or, the way my settings are in Scotify is it's going to pull whoever has the buy box to do my price comparison with. What I need to know is that one is probably a single person selling like I am, not a big company, because a big company is not going to go against Amazon on this type of listing. It's going to be more sellers like me that are going to do one-offs here and there and just wait for a rotation or wait for Amazon to go out of stock. So I don't really want to compete with that $20 thing. I want to see what the price range is with the $22.25. And I think my repricer matches Amazon's price, and then I just wait for a rotation in the buy box. So at $7.99, I'll be making about $6 off of that bra. Well, that Maidenform looks like the same. Oh, it probably is the same. Okay, let's go back up. I think that's about it. Let's go back to the other. It is almost 5 o'clock, and it is almost dark here. I don't like that part, but it's winter. Hope you guys enjoyed looking through that and kind of my explanation and going through and seeing that. $200 worth of profit in bras in an hour time is really good. I'm super excited for tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to go to the Kohl's. I'm going to go to another Burlington, and we'll just see how that goes. And I'm really excited. The other Burlington return was the last return in my car that I had to do. I'm all caught up on my returns to the stores. Pretty excited about that. Oh, well, I have a coat that I need to return to Amazon tomorrow at Kohl's. The coat my daughter couldn't fit into. Bought one at Walmart, returned it. Bought one on Amazon. I got to return it. So I decided for the Kohl's drop off, so I will have that coupon tomorrow to shop with too. So I'm pretty excited about that. That I actually I have my ducks in a row. I'd like to say something else, but ducks in a row will suffice. You guys know what I mean. All right, take care, and I will catch y'all later.